Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony. I am Tony the Makeup Lover. If you are new, thanks for stopping by. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. So, try to be more consistent. On this channel, I love makeup, hence the name Tony the Makeup Lover, and I love fashion. So, that's stuff that you're interested in. Sit back, relax. We're going to get started. And normally I create chaos and creativity. Every day I drop something and I break it. So, or I drop something, maybe not break it, but yeah. I've already primed my eyes. I primed them with Glam Light Icing in the shade Buttercream. And then I came back and I powdered them with this Juvias Place powder in the color Sahara. I don't have anything on my lips because I'm finishing my coffee. Not using my purse cup. Today I have my Queen Bee cup because around here I'm the Queen Bee. I'm going to sit this back here because anybody that knows me knows that I'm clumsy and I'll knock stuff down and break it. So today I'm going back into Colourpop. At least that's my plan. I'm using this Miami Heat palette. And this is the color story from it. I also have this glitter that's by the Miami Heat. I'm going to try to incorporate some of this into it. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but yeah. And something else that I'm going to try that I really have not been using is this Jelly Much eyeshadow. It's like a jelly and it has some sparkles in it too. What's the name of this one? The name of this one is Mystical. So we're going to see what happens because I'm trying to use products that I have not normally been using because they're difficult to use. So I just skirted past them and didn't use them. I'm going to get a brush. This is a Give Me Glow brush number 1029. It's already brown because I was using it. And I'm going to start off, see the colors that I have on. I'm going to start off with this color here. And that is called Big 3. It's kind of a yellowy orange. Fits in perfect with what I have on. I'm going to take that, I'm going to pat it over the most portion of the eyelid, which I have a lot of space, as you can see, because I have some big eyes. I'm patting that on, and then I'm going to brush it and blend it. I'm doing that all the way from the corner, inner eye, all the way over. No, this is 2 days in a row I'm doing a neutral. Well, kind of neutral because once I add the glitter to it, it's going to be out there. Doing the same thing over here, patting it on. And now I'm going to brush it a little bit. So I was going to tell you guys about the fun stuff on the trip. I told you guys yesterday about the disaster and the calamity part. So once we finally got to Atlanta, we actually had a really good time. We went to, let me get another brush and get this next color, then I'll talk. I'm going to use this burgundy looking color that's right here. And that color is called, ooh, if I can see it, Heat Culture. So we went to a restaurant called Guilty AF. You put the letters together and you can come with what that means. But they had some really, really good food. It was downtown Atlanta. The only thing is, if you go, pay attention to your surroundings because it's downtown. And there's a big homeless population. They even had a I don't know if I can say that. I might need to blur that out. But they had a security guard. But I found it on TikTok. People were talking about it. And within right, I just didn't like the location. But the food was good. And the people were really nice. So if you go on down there and check them out because they were good. Trust me, I'm not going to recommend anybody that I didn't think was good. If I didn't think it was good, I wouldn't even be telling you about it. But I had, I was all off my diet, all off of my routine. But I had chicken wings with some French fries. And when I tell you that they were seasoned and they were crispy, and then you can get your sauce. I had this sauce called Mumbo sauce. So that was really good. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm putting this on and then I'm kind of rubbing it in, blending it in. And I see that I have, this is not even. Okay, so we went there to eat. We were supposed to go to this other restaurant, but we didn't have time. Well, we had time, we were just tired. How about that? So we didn't go to it, but we went to another place we found to eat for my granddaughter's birthday, because her birthday was also during the trip. We went to Mosa's, and the atmosphere there was on point. Of course, you had a lot of people that were influencers that were in there, so that's how I found out about it, was on TikTok. When I say the atmosphere was charged and everybody joined in with everything. So even though you were at your own tables, it was a really cute place too. Even though you were at your own tables, so the table next to us, there was a lady there. They were celebrating her birthday. And so she had all her friends. It's a little brunchy place. So she had all of her friends and they were celebrating and we were celebrating. So she sent, she came over to our table with a box of candied strawberries, chocolate strawberries. And so she offered us some of those, and we sent her a shot. Then they played this birthday song, and my granddaughter would not get up and dance. I wanted her to, but she wouldn't. She's not like me in that aspect, because I would have gotten up and danced. I'm going into this brown color next, this color here, which is called The Decision. I can't see. So she got up and she was dancing, and everybody in the restaurant, they joined in singing the happy birthday song and clapping, and it was just really a great atmosphere. Everybody was, dressed in their brunch tea outfits for the most part. There were a couple of people that had on just regular clothes, but we were in all pink because we decided to wear pink. So each one of us had on something that was pink. I had on a two-piece French dress, skirt set. My granddaughter, I had picked her dress. She had on this pink dress with this floral pattern on it, and my daughter had on a solid pink two-piece set as well. So we did that. We went to this place called Beat the Bomb. That was different. Okay, I'm going to get some of this Makeup Revolution Base Booster. This was given to me in PR. This is the Glitter Shim Shim Glue. So I'm going to place that on next. But we went to Beat the Bomb. So we had to do these rooms. It's kind of like an escape room. But at the end, you get slimed if you don't beat the bomb. And we didn't beat the bomb, so we got slimed. You can do slime, you can do paint, or you can do foam. We did foam, thinking it was going to be like one of the less evil of the things. Oh my gosh. So we have all these Tyvek suits, and you have these shields on, even though I guess it depends if you have your face up, which like I did and my granddaughter did. So I got some of it in my mouth. She had it all in her face because she had her face up. So we should have had our heads down, but we were looking and waiting for it to come. So when it came, and we got slimed. But that was fun. But doing the game, so we had to go through these laser. We went to this one room that had these lasers in it. When I say it was fun, it was fun. It was not something I probably would have normally done, but because I did it with my granddaughter and my daughter, it was fun. Most of the crazy stuff that I do it with those two. So, yeah. They make sure that they try to keep you young, younger. So, okay, let me go into the next color. What am I going to do next? I think I'm going to use some of this shimmer, and that is called Kaboom. Kind of like that room was doing. Looks like this. So yeah, so we went into these little rooms, and we had to do these puzzles to get out to go to the next room. Some of the rooms, let me get this baby white because yeah. So some of the rooms had lasers that we had to go through these mazes. At one point in this one room, I was tired. And we didn't know how we were going to get out of there. We kept crawling under and under and under. And then one of us would hit the laser and we would have to start all over. So finally, my granddaughter and my daughter decided to do it this way. So I sat down. They had me sit on the floor, which was fine by me because I was tired from the other rooms. So they had me sit on the floor so that the laser wouldn't touch me. And one went on one side because we have these little armbands that you have to hit the wall when you finish with it. So I sat on the floor, and one was on one side, one was on the other side. And so when it was each one of our turns, because we had numbers 1, 2, and 3. When it was each one of our turns, we got out of that room now. They threw the bands over the lasers. It didn't say that you couldn't do it, but they threw the bands over the laser, and then the other person would get it and hit the button on the wall. So then when it was time to do the next one in order, because it gave you a sequence that you had to do, they would throw the band back over, hit the wall. We got out of that room. There were some rooms that we had to do these, let's see what color I'm going to do next. We had to do these numbers with. And they were colored numbers. Now I participated in all the other things because I wasn't quite as tired, but with that one room I was tired. I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called 305. It's kind of a shimmery gold color. I don't know if you can see it. So, woohoo. Almost kind of look like the look I did yesterday. Almost. Different colors though. So we did that, beat the bomb. We had a city pass. We went to the aquarium. That was really fun. Especially the part where, that's a big aquarium, especially the part where you walk under and you see the sharks and a whale swimming over your head, so you know that's a big tank. um, huge tank. And they have this little conveyor belt thing that you can get on, and it kind of pushes you through as you watch everything. And then they have a walkway. If you did not want to be on the conveyor belt thing, you could just walk your way through. But that was a fun experience. We went to the Coca-Cola Museum. We did a lot in the couple of days that we had because she graduated on Wednesday. We went Thursday. So when we got there, because we had to drive from Mississippi, so we were kind of tired Thursday night. We got to our Airbnb and went and got some food basically and chilled out that night because we were tired from driving. But we went to the Coca-Cola Museum and we went to the Martin Luther King exhibit, which was really nice. Okay, I'm going to try to go into this Jelly But Shadow. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. As you can see, the consistency of it is like a gel. I'm going to take this off the top and use that. This is how it looks. I'm going to place that right here in between those other colors. I don't know if I like the way that looks right there. I'm going to have to come back over that. I know I'm doing the most because I'm using a lot of stuff today. Just because I have all this stuff and I need to really use it. Okay, I'm going to bring that in between these two colors. Just like I did on the other side. Okay, that's going to be enough of that because I can see me making a mess with it. Time is up. Okay, I still have enough time. Trying to smooth this out so it's not quite so choppy looking because you know I have wrinkles in my eyes. So okay, I'm going to go back into that goldy color from out of the palette and bring that back, this color right here, and bring that back into the corner of my eye so I can try to blend those in together. I'm going to stretch this eyeball. That is my daughter. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter had surgery and yeah. So I'm going to use this. This is the glitter from the Miami Heat collection. It's glittery. I'm not going to use that much of it because I don't want this to irritate my eyes. Because you probably shouldn't be putting glitter up there. I'm going to use this little silicone thing. This is by Morphe, but you can find these probably about anywhere. Take this glitter, just because I'm me. And let's add some of that. Gonna add some on the other side. Y'all, I'm doing the most today. I'll probably be washing glitter off from this time next week. Y'all know how glittery is when you get it on. Sparkle, sparkle. Yes, I am doing the most today. Doing the most. You know what? I probably should have been using this more, even though I'm sparkling. I don't think it turned out too bad, considering that I've used products that I normally don't use, because I wanted to try to use some of my stuff, because I have some more of those colors. In that basketball collection, there were 8 palettes with that. I don't think they're available any longer. You probably can find them on Poshmark or on Macari. But there are 8 palettes and glitters to match, and they have these pencils that match too. Now don't ask me which pencil go with which, because I probably can't remember, but they had these pencils that went with them too. And I think all the ones that have the stars on them came with the basketball sets. You can see this one came with this with the Celtics. So I think it's all the, maybe not these two. I think they all from the sets. See, they have stars on them. So I think those are all the NBA ones. They're gel pencils, gel eyeliners. I think this is from the Mavericks. Of course, I have the Lakers. That's what the other purple was from. So yeah, it's the ones with the stars on them. So those came with that. I'm going to pop myself off camera, do the rest of my face, and I will be back with you in just a moment. Okay, I am back, and let me tell you the rest of the stuff that I have on my face. This look actually turned out better than I thought it was going to be. My nose is trying to run y'all sinuses. And didn't turn out so bad. That's the look. Okay. So, and I didn't break anything yet. Oh, my nose. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. My nose is trying to drip. Post-nasal drip. Eyeshadow primer, again, is Glamlight Icing in the shade Buttercream. Shim Shim Base Booster is the Shadow in Glitter Glue, is by Makeup Revolution. This was given to me in PR. Y'all already know I don't do eyelashes during the week, so Fantasize One Size Mascara. Top eyeliner, no, I lied. Bottom eyeliner, I use Miss Rose. This is the runny one. So just kind of put it in this part and it runs down to the inner corner. I did use one of these pencils from the basketball collection under my eye as well before I put the black eyeliner on. And top eyeliner is Makeup Revolution. It's from the It collection. It's no longer available as well, but I had it, so I used it. Lips, I lined them with Glamlight. This is the Chucky pencil. It's kind of in this burgundy looking color. I have 2 of these too, because I like these 2 from the Chucky collection. This one, the Chucky one. No, this is the Tiff one. And yesterday I used the Chucky one, which is more of a brown, and then the Tiff is more of a burgundy. For lipstick, I came back with this Makeup Revolution. I probably should have used the brown. This didn't turn out too bad, but there's a brown one too. I don't know why I grabbed this burgundy. I mean, the shirt has burgundy in it too, so it goes. But I used this, and it's from Makeup Revolution. This was given to me as well. Back when I was doing PR with them, but I can't even see what the color is, so I can't tell the name of it. It's on the bottom. But that's the lipstick. There's a brown one that I have as well. See the difference in the two? This is the one that I used, was the burgundy. Face primer is Essence Jelly Grip Primer. Shade stick for contouring of my nose is Juvias Place in the shade Namibia. Have to be careful with that. I drop that all the time. I messed up a white shirt with that one time. Blush is Juvias Place Serafina. It's in this light orangey looking color. And I also use Urban Decay, which is Old as Tar. But I use that. Those are the two blushes that I use. Like I said, I'm trying to use up some of these products that I have because I have a bunch of them. So I'm trying to utilize and use them. Powders, I used, my earring just fell off. Told you something happened every day. Every day. Put this earring back on. Every day. I use One Size Sweet Honey and Ultra Pink. The Ultra Pink is the brightening. I use it under my eyes because I have dark circles under my eyes. And I use the Sweet Honey for the overall face. These are blurring powders, so they kind of give you a smooth finish face. Highlighter, this is by Unearthly Cosmetics. It is from the Get Groovy collection. This is the only one that I have from them. And this is what that looks like. Can you see it? It's real sparkly. So it's kind of orange. This one is orange and yellow, and this one has orange, gold, and green in it. I ain't got on nothing green, so I didn't use that side. So that's the highlighter. Put this back in the box before I drop it and tear it up. Did that go in here? There you go, this other drawer. Hold up. Wait a minute. Sure. In there. Concealer is Milani's concealer. It's Conceal Perfect, and it's in a sandy, what is this called? Natural Sand. Foundation is CoverGirl Olay in the shade Classic Tan. And I've already showed you this glitter. It didn't turn out so bad. And this Jelly Much shadow, and again it's in the color Mystical. They do have these Jelly Much shadows still on the site. I have a bunch of them too, so I'm not even pulling this thing out because I'll have stuff everywhere. And again, the shadow is from the Miami Heat palette. That's the color story. Finishing spray. Put this back on here before I tear it up and break it. Finishing spray. Today I use One Size On Till Dawn. That's the finishing spray I used today. Told y'all I'm trying to use up some of these products because I have all this stuff. And it's one thing about me. I use my things, so when I leave this earth, if anybody gets it, it's used. And I enjoyed it while I was here. That's my take on using my stuff. If you like the look, I'm not taking my hair down because that does not go in there. I'm not taking my hair down because I really wish I was going someplace, but where I'm going is to the front of the house and signing up for work. I work from home. Every now and then we have a video meeting, so my face is done. But yeah, that's it. That's the look for today. Again, if you like it, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Tell me why you didn't like it. No need to be nasty. We all do not have the same taste. But until I see you the next time, you guys be blessed and have a great day, and toodles.